All right, what's up, guys? RevSauce9. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for the latest and greatest that comes to my channel. Now, I've been asked this question. What are my thoughts on the PlayStation 5 Pro? Honestly, if you have 1080p monitors or TV still, or you haven't upgraded to 4K, or maybe you're gaming on a 1440p fast monitor with great milliseconds, maybe 1 millisecond or so, I wouldn't say upgrade to the PlayStation 5 Pro. It won't be worth it to you. It'll be a waste of money. And the things that Sony are not mentioning is you're going to have to upgrade your TV because of PSSR, whatever their variable refresh rate or their version of DLSS for NVIDIA or FSR, you're going to have to upgrade your TV. If you don't have the latest standards, you won't be playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro. They don't tell you this, but you're going to have to upgrade the disc. If you need a disc drive, then maybe the face plates. It's so much money. Then on top of it, you got to buy a new TV to make this thing work, or you're going to be back on not getting the full quality or the full features of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Others have covered this, right? Outside the Wi-Fi 7, which I think is cool, and upgraded HDMI standards and, a little bit of an upgraded GPU, it's not worth the $700 plus to me. There's no games taking advantage of it. They're pretty much enhancing games that are remastered. Like Last of Us. How many times have they remastered that game to death? How many times have they remastered a lot of the PS3 stuff to death? I mean, there's nothing for me to sink my teeth into to justify a PS5 Pro. If they had a shit ton of games that were PS5 Pro exclusives, like they did kind of with the Pro model on the PS4 and the Xbox, One X, then okay, then I understand that. Then it would be worth to upgrade. But they have shown nothing that makes me want to go, oh my God, I got to go rush to Walmart, Target, or Best Buy to go buy this, or Walmart, or Amazon to go get it. And it's like, it's not worth the pre-ordering. I think Sony has missed the point. I think Sony did not need to release a S model technically to the world. They didn't need to. There was no need to it. They're nickeling and diming the consumer. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see it being worth it. If you have a standard PlayStation 5 or a Slim, which is the standard model, which the PlayStation 5 Slim is a little bit faster than the standard PlayStation in certain aspects for USB reasons and things like that, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. If you have a PlayStation right now and you're thinking about upgrading, stick what you already have. It's not worth it. There's no games. They showed off fidelity versus performance mode, and I can tell you, most people are not going to notice the extra details. Sony just doesn't get it. If people really cared about graphics, why are people buying the Nintendo Switch sitting at 15 frames a second? Why are people buying portable handheld consoles that are doing 720p, 1600p, or 900p? Why are people buying old school consoles and being happy with it? People are still buying PS4s. People are still buying Xbox Ones and things like that. So, at the end of the day, I think Sony missed the point. I'm more excited for PlayStation's handheld stuff coming down the pipeline than I am a Pro model. I'm more excited for the PSP revival than I am the actual PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm more excited what they're going to do with the handheld space, with it having PS4 graphics and kind of taking on the Steam Deck and all that, which I think Sony waited too long on this, and Microsoft. Microsoft's working on their Surface team is working on a portable handheld. I'm more excited for those things because that's what I want than a Pro model. It's like how I feel about, some of these handheld consoles that are waking up to the idea of Linux. I'm like, that's what I want. I'll go and buy a portable console when it becomes worth it to me, like with Linux on it now. Like the ROG Ally X is going to have SteamOS on it. I'm happy about that. That would get me out of my chair to go buy a ROG Ally X. I'm not a big fan of Windows either. So to me, I'm more excited for the innovations in the portable space than I am in a console space. I'm excited more for the Switch 2 than I am the PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, if we're going to speak honest and we're going to be real, I'm more excited for those things then the innovation's here. It's not worth it. And Sony, and you got some channels trying to justify this, and you got pro PlayStation channels justifying $700. Most people are living check to check. Tariffs are high. Fabrication stuff is high. Everything has gone up, and I just don't see it. I think Sony's nickeling and diming the consumer. They think that they still have that dedicated Sony fan, no matter what's going to go out and buy their console. I just don't think that's going to be this time around. I really just don't see it. I think people are moving into the PC gaming space and the portable handheld space. I think people are getting smarter, and they're thinking smarter, and they're buying PCs and portable handhelds. They have moved on from consoles. Consoles are very limited to an extent. I'm a console gamer. I can tell you this firsthand. I have a PlayStation 5 Slim. I was on the Xbox Series X for a while there. They're very limiting compared to a PC. You know what I mean? But if you're playing first-person shooters, you're playing shooter games, then it's more optimized on the console than it is on a PC. Watch Call of Duty Warzone crash, or watch Call of Duty in general crash, or Apex when there's an update on a PC. And then they don't update their games properly. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm on either side. Enjoy what you enjoy. When it comes to the PlayStation, I own a PlayStation. I like my PlayStation. I love PlayStation Plus. I also like Game Pass. I also like, portable handhelds. I like everything. I just wish Nintendo would step up and release their games on PC already. But if you're going out and you're buying a PlayStation 5 Pro, if I got to be honest with you guys, man, it's not worth it. Save your money. Wait for it to be worth it. Wait for a price cut on that. Like, we're still 4 years away from a new generation of consoles. Even if Sony or Microsoft, I think Microsoft will get out of the game and just release portable handhelds. I think they'll get out of the game and become a publisher more than anything, because it's already starting to show that Microsoft has no idea what they want to do. And I don't want to see Microsoft release a Pro Series console. I think that would be so bad of them to do. They're already losing the console generation. They're losing to a 10-year-old console called the Nintendo Switch. And Sony's getting their ass kicked for a console. They talk about graphics, but the console that's kicking their ass right now is the Nintendo Switch. If you go by the console sales and numbers, and that system runs at 30 FPS with graphics looking kind of like it's outdated and old. Like, it looks terrible. And even docked, it looks terrible. You know what I mean? So if you're going there, then honestly, Sony made a mistake. They shot themselves in the foot. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think about the PlayStation 5 Pro down below. Are you going to get one? Are you going to buy one? I'm definitely not buying. It's not worth it to me. I game at 1080p still. I'm a 1080p kid. I still game at 1440 sometimes, but I just don't see it worth buying a PlayStation 5 Pro. If I get the opportunity and I had that kind of money to spend, I'd build a PC or buy a portable handheld gaming console like the ROG Ally X. But that's just me. Anyway, let me know down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. By the way, I'll say one last thing. Look, Wi-Fi 7's cool. I think the graphics chip is a little bit better, but you can go out and get the same graphics card that they're saying that they're comparing it to, the 6800 XT, on the used market for a good price. You can buy the stuff that they're offering with the CUs and everything on the open market used for a good price. Like, to me, if you have to have it, then go ahead and have it. But I just think you're wasting your money. Honestly, with all the upgrading you have to do, it's just not worth it. Like, if you just went out and bought a 4K TV or a monitor or whatever, and then you buy this console and it's telling you can't do this, you can't do that, to me, I would be honestly irate. I would be really mad. So, and I think Sony's sweeping a lot of things under the rug to cover their ass, because they don't want to tell you that until it's too late when you buy it and you take it home, you take it out of the box and you can't return it. You're sitting back just going, you know what I mean? It's just, to me, I just feel like Sony just missed the mark with this, and that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, my name is RevSauce9. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.